Today I would like to elaborate on the concept of information equation. What's the information equation of a company? Well, all the amount of information that the company can gather. So it's, first of all, the transactional information. Second, all the marketing information that they can get. Of course, the customer service information. And right now, the social information. The information that their customers are sharing all over the social networks. If we put together all this information, we should come up with a value proposition. And of course, all this information can be classified into two different buckets. The, let's say, explicit information, the information you ask for to your customer, which is usually very sensitive because your customer usually doesn't want to be asked a lot of information, and the implicit information, the information you basically find out. So what's the issue right now? The amount of information, personal information flowing all over the place is crazy, it's skyrocketing. We are surrounded by all sorts of bracelets, trackers, sensors. There's a lot of different things. Why should we be willing to share this information? Well, to align it with some sort of goals or personal strategy. In my case, for instance, I share all the information about my physical activity with some friends because that allows me to align that with my goals, which is losing weight or maintaining my weight. If I play gamification with these friends, it allows me to do it in a better way. Think, for instance, about the smartwatch or the iWatch, because we are all waiting for the Apple device to redefine the panorama. What happened in the latest developers conference? Apple announced a partnership with a lot of all the usual suspects in the healthcare arena in the United States to help their customers to manage their healthcare information proactively, or to get calls from their doctors to align to work in the healthcare in a proactive fashion. So you could get your physician to prescribe you an application that will allow you to take better care of your health. Think about insurance. Why would you accept, for instance, installing a black box in your car? Well, obviously, if your insurance company adjusts the rate accordingly to your driving habits, or, for instance, things like thermostats or gas detectors at home. Would you be willing to share the information that these devices generate with a company? Yeah, maybe, if that saves you money or brings additional benefits. So what do you have to do as a company in order to use this information to make sure your information equation flows? Make sure that you manage all this information with a lot of transparency. Transparency is key here. So the important part is to learn how to provide your customer with a lot of information on what type of usage are you doing, how are you managing this information, and do that in a very transparent and responsible way.